Hello there, only one Kenobi here, only one. And it's time to review the ARC-170 fighter. There it is. Not just any ARC-170, the custom Tiger Shark, should we say. Painted ARC-170 as kind of depicted maybe in the Genndy Tartakovsky Clone Wars. Although I personally only really remember the Republic gunship was painted like that, but I suppose there might have been 170s flying around. I don't know. But anyway, either way, this is the one that I like the best. And so I bought this a week ago because I knew the time was right to get another big vehicle, and you know, what else could I fit in here, even though it's very densely packed with stuff now, this room. I knew I could fit in a 170, and part of me did want to get the one from Revenge of the Sith that has the maroon colour. But I kind of wanted to go with this because I'm a big fan of the Genndy Clone Wars, and I think this has got more feature on it. If I go up there just very quickly, I'll show you the other Republic gunship. And you see, even that is kind of, that's the one from Attack of the Clones 2002, and dare I say it, it's sort of lacking a lot of weathering and stuff that it could have been given. Whereas this, well, the paint job on it just gives it a little bit more character, definitely. Look at it, man. It's like a warbird, like somebody said in the comments. 1945 warbird. Look at that, man. I love that. A little bit of a nod to Aliens or something like that. You know, the Sulaco had those dropships and stuff that had the custom paints on. We endanger species and such like, but still. This is the 30th anniversary version of it. What else can I show you, ladies and gentlemen? Let's have a good look at the packaging. Look at that. Captain Fordo and friends were part of that squadron with a custom. Is it a tiger? Is it a dragon? Who knows? Tiger Shark, I meant to say. It's definitely got that tiger pattern there. Brilliant. It is the Republic as opposed to the 6 cogs of the Empire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. An octo cog. Let's turn that side there, give you a good look at this, and I believe I've shown you everything, I hope. And look at that then. The ARC-170 Elite Squad is another battle pack you can buy with the correct droid to put in there. So there is obviously space for an astromech, and I recently opened some pilots, which I trust I've already got that video up online. And just out of interest, let's have a look at all these other things there. There's a V-Wing there. I've seen that before. Sass-18's Jedi Starfighter. Wow, I didn't even know that existed. That's a good ship for 30th. I've got a review of that somewhere as well. Sith Infiltrator indeed. Right. Without any further ado, would you like to see this in the flesh? Well, let's get it open, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. There it is. That looks as mint can be. Yeah, this definitely hasn't been opened before, I'd say. Wow, I gotta say, it's well packed, isn't it? It seems to have stickers already applied. Well, that's handy. That's good, because I don't like faffing around with stickers. Maybe the original ARC-170 didn't have stickers. I don't know. How do I do this now? What am I doing? Look at that, man. That done off kick ass. Look at that. I love it. I haven't even got it out yet, and it's already kicking ass. Wow. What a beast. Right, I'm going to film the rest of this later because the weather outside is taking a turn for the worst, and I want really good light. And there's a big fat black cloud floating over, covering the light in this room. You might be able to even hear the rain. Listen. Can you hear that? So I'm going to come back later. I think it brightens up a bit later on this afternoon, so I shall come back then and film. Right, it's a little bit later on. The weather's better outside. The sun is shining, so I've got more light coming in. But this is a wide angle. Just thought I'd show you the whole lot together in one shot. There's the wings, or one of them, the wings and the engine. These look to be the cannons, and then there's these as well. They look like they are actually projectiles, like missiles, whatever, coming out. That must be the rear gun. Obviously, I know the ship from other reviews I've watched. That looks like it's that like what, some sort of bomb bay. There's a bomb bay on it. That must be the bombs it drops, I guess. And the fuselage looks awesome. I'm going to get it all unwrapped, man, and assemble. Let's do it. Right, man, so everything is unpacked now. I'm just going to show you each individual part just before I assemble it, but it's looking great, isn't it, already? Look at this. That is a brilliant front piece there. Look at that. I love it. Again, like I've said in other videos, I didn't ever want my Republic gunship to look like this. I thought it was too gimmicky. Plus, I always wanted the one I own, which you saw before, to look like the one in Attack of the Clones, because that's the first time you see the gunships, and I love the Republic colours and all that. But with this, I just think it gives it much needed detail. From what I've seen of other reviews of the ARC-170, the original one that's seen in Revenge of the Sith, that you got in the Revenge of the Sith movie line, looked really basic and bland. You know, needed some weathering and stuff. But look at this. This has obviously got multiple colours, and look, it's even got brushings of weathering on the wings and stuff. I like that. That's really nice. I highly recommend this, and I haven't even put it together. With the cannons, they look meaty. Look at them. Bloody hell, they'll do some damage, won't they? Very man. And apparently these do open, but you, unfortunately, yeah, they don't spring open with a button or anything, so that's a shame. But still, yeah, it's alright. It would be nice if they just opened up with the flip of a switch, but let's get them out for the first time. Look at that. Which way around they go. But look at the engine again inside there. Wow. Should I get it together, ladies and gentlemen? Should we just move on? Put it all together. Brilliant. Wrap this up. Awesome. Oh, before I do that, I'll just show you this while it's here, handy. This is for play feature. It's got a handle that comes out there, so you can hold it. That's nice to have, because it is a big vehicle, and we're going to compare it in size to these other big beasts behind. You've got the Razor Crest and you've got the Falcon there. And people like Middle-Aged Kiwi Man have compared the size before as well. All right, we've got that far. Not finished yet, just thought I'd show you the construction of it. Look at this. God, this is awesome, man. I love it. Yeah, and these things here that I showed you before, they go in here like that. They look good though. It's a nice colour, that. Look at the warhead. Brilliant. And that's got a little pivot there, left and right. Interesting. Again, that front is just so intimidating, isn't it? Look at that, the teeth, the eyes. It's a great ship, isn't it, that? An honour for me to show you this vehicle. There's not that many reviews online, but to show you it in natural light as well. I'm only shooting in, or uploading in 1080p, but you know, that will do. It's HD, isn't it? But that's nice, isn't it? This has currently still got the elastic band on it, but I'll take that off in a minute. And there's another one underneath for the, I think that's the Bombay. It's aged all right. There's no sign of any weathering on this. Sorry, wrong word. No sign of any yellowing on this. So that obviously holds that together, and also the cockpit. It's a 3-man fighter. Or 3-person, if you want me to be politically correct. And it's got the stickers on already. I've just opened up the instructions here. There's no sign of any stickers that need to be put on it, or in it for that matter, which is handy. I prefer that when they apply it. I'll open the cockpit in a minute. That's obviously still sprung up. If I clip that down, hang on, you have to bend it a bit, I think. There you go, now that's flush. There's that emblem again. It's almost like the Air Force separate emblem from the usual Republic crest. Cog, whatever you want to call it. Inside here we have, wow, look at that, 2004 Lucasfilm, amazing. Now being in the 30th anniversary, this came out in 2007 as opposed to 2004, but that's obviously the same mould, whatever the parts. From that first initial release, which was Revenge of the Sith, was 2005, as you know, so here's a shot from the back. Wow. This also has a little thing on there. minty fresh. And let's see if we can lift this up. Yeah, and there's going to be another gunner I'm going to put in there, or another pilot. The 3 pilots I have are this guy, which is the variant of the 2005 clone pilot. This guy here. I was thinking about this. Oh no, wrong. Hang on. This guy. That's your kind of standard oddball looking dude. And then this guy I had loose already. Check out my previous video for that. But yeah, this is good, man. That's going to be my crew. Although, as you saw before, there is a crew you can get for this ship. Yeah, it's a separate battle pack. And the yeah, I've got to be careful with this. I've got this stuck in X-Wings in the past, this droid here. It's a surplus droid, this now, because this came with the Republic, the Naboo Royal Starship, which is just under there with a load of beer mats from Galaxy's Edge. I recently got this stuck in an X-Wing. Never put this one in an X-Wing because his legs curl out at the base and it got stuck in a trench inside the port for the, the astromech port, so it was a nightmare getting out. The reason I don't need him anymore is because I have him there in that droid set. So I'm going to be very careful about which. It looks like, it looks pretty straightforward in there. He should be able to fit in. Can't see any obstructions, so I just popped him in there. So it does fit an astromech. He's quite high up, isn't he? As will any astromech you put in there. Obviously, that's not the correct one. I've said obviously again. Are you watching, Mike? Are you watching, Daniel Chart? Bruh. Let's put this guy in. See if orange looks nice in there. Ah, interesting. These are the droids. Should we try another one? Let's try this one from Galaxy's Edge here. Boom. And boom. Oh, he's very loose in there. I don't like that. At least this guy grips it. And I like, yeah, he's red, isn't he? He'll go nicely enough. Yeah, the red and the navy blue work well. I found you a new home, buddy. Right, and here's something new. The cockpit I've just sprung up. I want to show you what that looks like inside before I take it any further. Yeah, it's pretty basic inside. There are no, unless I've missed them, are the stickers inside the box that I haven't found yet, but I don't really care about that inside a cockpit like that. It looks like it could have some stickers on the panels there, but they'll be very difficult to get in. And then here's the back section there. So I'm going to put my 2 clones in there. I'm going to just pivot it around and show you this guy who I've just put in. The only problem I've got with these droids is they just do not look like Tamora Morrison. That's one regret. The vintage collection one does. But it doesn't matter. They're going to be inside the cockpit. They're good fillers. I prefer putting crapper figures inside cockpits, just where you put the thing down, you just make them a bit more, with sheen on them, makes them a bit more discreet, doesn't it really? But still, they're in there. Got them in now. Want to have another look at them? There they are. There's number Tweedledum Tweedledee. Number 1 and number 2. There's that awesome front again. Look at that. I'm loving that, man. That beastly. Love it. The next time you see this in a video of mine, I'll show you where I'm hanging it. I've got the idea of putting it up here. I'm going to mount it with a bracket. I'll show you in a minute what type. But I'll have to probably move that one across and I'll have this on somehow. I'll work it out. But it's really good. I'm going to just get it all open as it would be in attack position. Right, and that is it. That's in your flight pose there. I could do with putting this on top of something so you can see it. Oh yes! Luke B, should we use that? I think I have shown you everything I can. Ay, 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 ay! Mother... Bruh. Have I broken that now? No, I haven't. God, you gotta be careful, man, haven't you? God, I hope that doesn't fall again. That was a nightmare. Right, what do you reckon? Should we go handheld, ladies and gentlemen? So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The ARC-170, the 2007 30th anniversary. And I'm really happy I've got it. Really pleased. Invest, ladies and gentlemen, in what you really want. I could have gone cheaper by 100 quid and maybe got an ARC-170 from Revenge of the Sith, or that other one that came in the Clone Wars line which has the Imperial cog on. No man, this is what I wanted and I'm glad I've got it. As for mounting it, I think I'm going to go with that method over here. Let me just go and show you. This is hanging from the top there, which is really nifty. It's quite subtle, but I like that. It's hanging on this frame here, which used to be a built-in cupboard, you know. But I've used brackets for lots of different vehicles, even that one there. The Falcon itself is sat on 2, and you've got Emphas Nest coming off the end of one of them, and that B-wing there. I found that you can have vehicles like this X-Wing here coming on a diagonal when you've got an adjacent bracket coming out of the wall like that, and it works quite well. Same with that Snowspeeder there. I'll have to move that across, but this could look nifty, man. Feeding out as well, flying out, man, it'd be awesome. There it is, got it by the handle there. There you are, ladies and gentlemen, that is the ARC-170. What a beast that is. I didn't show you a comparison of size though. I'll just do that before we end. I'll have to put this handle back, but when I didn't put the bombs in the bomb bay, but maybe another time. They fit in there somehow. But I'm happy with that. What do you reckon of that, man? That's awesome. Really good. Yeah, I'm going to show you the bomb bay now, whatever you want to call it. I've got to get in there with this though. It's very difficult to try to use my finger, but it wouldn't work. Right, I guess these just go in and you can't deploy them. The Y-Wing had a pincer like that. It grabbed the weapon, and if you squeeze something, it literally released them, which was really good. That's that Y-Wing there does that. They only had the one as well. Underneath, it's like just one bomb and bombs away. And I believe that, oh yeah, I think that's got something as well, like a little trigger that kind of like one by one will drop them, or at least I think it was Jango Fett's Slave 1 would do that. It wouldn't release them all in one go. I think this might just, you put them in there and then you just open it and they drop. I don't know, but it doesn't really matter. At least you know they're in there. Ready? There's one. There's two. We're locked and loaded. You get an idea. So it's big, very big. I fit that on the top as well. Just fits in like a glove. Yeah, but that's the way things were back then. You got big vehicles, good quality as well. There you go. There is the vehicle and the box all in one shot. And I thank you for watching. Do hit the like button if you enjoyed it and subscribe if you are new. This has been Only One Kenobi. Only one.